What's up, you Nio investors and moneymakers? Welcome back to the channel. Today was the big day for Nio. I'm going to share really great news with you. If you are a Nio fan, if you're invested in Nio, this video is for you. You must watch this. 4.11% up Nio at the moment. So 20 cents Nio has targeted or going above and beyond the resistance that we have been looking for. That is $5.01. One of the things that I want to tell you is there is such a great volume today as well. Total volume 178% versus the average. We closed the day at 90.29 million transactions. The 65-day average is 50.77 million. One of the news that I want to share with you, just so you understand what is going on with Nio. Nio shares climb amid strategic price cut. So Nio came up with the price cut. Let's take a look. Nio has seen the stock rise due to the strategic price cut across its vehicle lineup and a move made in response to Tesla's introduction Model L. With that, it is intensified the competition in China's EV market. Remember, Tesla has pretty big market share, and if Nio wants to cut that market share and have that advantage for themselves, they'll need to work on their price point to compete with Tesla. Before I go ahead, I just wanted to ask you to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. It does not really cost you anything, but clicking the like button helps me getting this video to more and more people. It motivates me. If you subscribe to the channel, you make sure that you get timely updates. Now, what is going on? Year-to-date price performance for the stock is 7.03%. Nio's ambitious international expansion plan have contributed to the positive market reduction, as you already know. The average trading volume is 51 million and current market cap is $9.53 billion. The Wall Street remains cautious, of course, maintaining the whole consensus on the stock due to the ongoing pressure, as I already told you. Now, with that, JP Morgan Chase lift the PY on Nio for $4 up to $4.80, up from $4.10. That is keeping a neutral rating, so which is once again a pretty big thing. Let's take a look. Nio is one of the most buzzing stock to invest in right now, and this is not me telling you. This is on Yahoo Finance. On August 14th, JP Morgan analyst Nikolai raised the firm's price target for Nio to $4.80 from $4.10, keeping a neutral rating on the share, right? So that is helping a fleet of eco-friendly electric cars. With this commitment to sustainability, the firm told the investors that they have raised the 26-27 volume estimates 11 to 13% based on the stronger volume that it has with L90 and L80 SUV launches. Nio designs, manufactures, and sells electric vehicles. It provides users with power express valet service, home charging, and one-of-a-kind power solutions that you already know, such as battery swapping, public charging, access to mobile charging trucks, so on and so forth. Now, with that, I wanted to tell you that $5.07 is a very strategic price point. Why? Because let me go and share this chart with you. Before that, I want to share this price point with you, right? So this is historical daily price point. Now we are closed at $5.07. Let's take a look. How did we do today? The lowest was $4.93. The highest was $5.23. But the important thing is we are closing above and beyond $5.01, which is one of the big resistance for Nio stock. Before that, let's take a look. 501. We could not sustain and we got back to 491. I told you yesterday that we need to cross above. The crossing line was $5.01 and we did it to $5.07. With that, I want to also tell you before that, let's take a look. We went to 507. We could not sustain. We went and closed at 501. After that, we 501. Before that, we did not really sustain 509, but closed at 492. 501, but we are closed at 483. One of the things I want to tell you once again is the short volume ratio. FINRA short volume ratio, 32%. So 38 million is the FINRA total volume. With that, we are seeing that the FINRA short volume is 12.2 million. That puts the stock, FINRA, at 32% short volume ratio, which is once again not a big one. We had seen all the way through 60.13%. After that, we had seen 56%, but largely we have not seen such a big spike in the short volume. Now, their calls and put option also tells us a great story. Let me show you why, right? So after hours, we're slightly down, but that doesn't really matter. For calls, take a look. We're up 150% in terms of the change with the volume, 23,253. Whereas the open interest is 12,000 at $5.50. Let's take a look. So $5.50 sounds very interesting for the stock price, okay? Now, again, I wanted to tell you that what the puts are doing, because puts are batting against the stock price. They will be in profit if Nio really goes towards $4.50. Take a look. We do not really have a lot of good interest. Again, if you take a look at the call option, we have 19,000 at $5 price point. We have volume and 23,000 volume at $5.50. Again, the open interest is pretty good as well. $5, 33,000 and change. And we are saying 550, 12,000 the volume. Now, if you want to think about the puts option, we do not really see a huge interest right here, open interest or huge volume, which means that the stock will not be in the money. So this on this side, people will be in the money if the stock goes towards $6, $6.50, $7, so on and so forth. So you want to consider that part as well. If you think about overall volume, how Nio is doing, let's take a look. So we were at 106. After that, we were at 35 million, 43 million, 69 million, but today was one of the highest volume day in last 5 days. With that, we are seeing that when our volume is 86 million, the stock price has done tremendously well. $5.23, extremely well, but we are closed at $5.07. I want to leave you with one more note right here on the moving average part. So if you take a look, for the most part, the moving average is very close to the current price point, but the way we ended, right here. So the current price point, which is right here, 510, 515, 509, 508, and 507. Largely traded above the moving average. Now, when it does, it creates and forms a pretty good pattern. So take a look. We started the day where the real-time price point is above and beyond the moving average, and we sustained that. After that, we are seeing close sustained price point above and beyond, and that forms a pretty bullish pattern in my opinion. We are closed at 4.11%, and it is a stunning volume, as well as the day range is pretty important and great as well, because for the most part we stayed about that $4.93. Yesterday's close was 487. We did not really go there, so we closed higher, stayed higher all day long. We closed the price point that I've been telling you, which is a big price resistance. The moving average is looking pretty good as well. The MACD is looking better as well. I don't want to bore you with a ton of information on MACD, so on and so forth. We had seen a couple of positive news where Nio is cutting down the price, which is a strategic move. I also told you about JP Morgan Chase, which is again a good news. So everything, the stars are aligned today, ladies and gentlemen. JP Morgan Chase is telling us that $4.80, and they're keeping neutral rating. Now, why it is important? Yes, it is lower than the current price point, but it is higher than the last price target that JP Morgan Chase gave us. Now, this is not my price prediction. This is not my analysis. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm putting all this together, hoping and sharing with you, hoping you can make informed financial decision. At the end of the day, that's your own money. So decide wisely, do your own trade. My job is to make sure that I share this information with you, and in return, all I ask you is, that's not going to cost you anything. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video. Once again, thanks for watching.